Hey moguls, it's Dr. T here. We're going to do an upgrade that's going to make it really easy for you to make changes that you need to make, want to make, and have been wanting to make for a long time. This kind of upgrade is worth millions of dollars of value. It's worth millions of dollars that you can actually have in wealth, and it's also worth the value of what it would mean for you to live a life that you desire and to make any change you want to make at any time. Biggest high value skill there is to master change. So, key thing is to understand that change is actually easier than we think it is. And we've been taught that change is really hard, really difficult, and that's why we don't make it. That's why when we know we need to make it, we wait, we procrastinate, things like that. And why the most successful people, the most wealthy people, the people that are having the most fun in the world, the happiest people, why they're having all that fun is they can make change quickly, act on it, move forward, have the results, have the benefits. So this is a very important one. So we're going to make change easier. Key thing to get again is that change is easier than you think. So let me explain to you why change, you think change is hard, but it's really easy. So understand that when you are in a reality that is not correct for you, that is not right for you anymore, that doesn't give you what you need, that isn't the one that you would have designed if you were literally able to be someone that could go in the direction of your highest intentions, right? There's a reality that you would have exactly the way that you want it if you were able to do what it is that you really want to do and actually master that. You would have that reality. But as it stands, you're in a reality that is different than the one that is your ideal reality and the one where you were living what you fully intend. The issue that happens for people is that when they know they need to make a shift, like you get the directions, something isn't right for you, something isn't good enough for you anymore, it's not meeting your needs, it's actually hampering your growth. Something has run its course, something has taught you everything it's going to taught you, whatever it is about that reality, where you get a signal, a direction, a navigation that comes in, an intelligence that comes in and says, hey, you know what? You need to be going in this direction. You need to do this now. You need to go toward that now. You need to create this now. And what happens is everybody gets these signals, these communications coming into you. And it is the people who can immediately act on that, immediately go, thanks for the communication, got the direction, flow in that direction, that get so far ahead of their life because they are able to do that more quickly than all the people who get those same communications, because we're all getting them. Know something isn't in their best interest, something isn't ideal for them, something may be fine, but it isn't their highest intentions. It isn't the life that you would design. It's the one that you're settling for. And it doesn't matter what it is. And it doesn't matter who says we should be doing this, or this with who, this person, that person, or that person. It's about the life you would design if you were letting yourself design it and letting yourself live it, because you're the only one not letting yourself do that. But we get these signals, and what happens is that people ignore them. They go, oh, that's a little inconvenient. That's where I want to go, but oh, that seems like it's going to be really hard. Or that seems like people are going to think bad things about me. Or that seems like something. So there all of a sudden is like there's the signal to flow in a new direction, to grow in that new direction, to go in that direction. And then there's this follow up of like, oh, it's going to be too hard. So something else flows in, which is a conditioned response when you're getting this really important, amazing direction, which we're all getting all the time. And then this thing comes in and says, all your pre programming that's been there forever says, da, 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 wait, da, 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 that'll take a long. And then people blink and 10 years goes by and they were like, you know what? I wanted to leave that marriage 10 years ago. Or I wanted to get a new job 10 years ago. I wanted to start a business 10 years ago. Blink, it goes like that. So when we get the signal to shift in a new direction, the point being here is that we need to remember, I'm inviting you to fully remember that change is actually easier than staying in what you're used to. But because you've been in something for too long that isn't actually your highest reality, and it's been hard for that reason, people project that onto the new reality that, oh, this is hard, so that's going to be harder. But it's the opposite, and here's why. When you move in the direction that you're supposed to, regardless of what all the other chitter chatter is about this, and that, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be painful, blah, 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 it may not work, blah, 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 blah. When you actually go toward that and go, that's whatever it is, say you're going to start a new business, this is what it is. When you move toward it, now you actually are in truth. You're in honesty with yourself. You're in truth. And now you start to get into flow. Now you start to have the wind at your back, sending you forward, flowing you forward, because when you are in the wrong direction, you are climbing up a freaking hill. And you will get exhausted, and then you will think that to change is like that. But it's different. When you go in the direction you're supposed to go, you begin to get into a state of flow. And when you're in a state of flow, all of these awesome things just beautifully conspire for you and start showing up, revealing themselves. And you will find that the direction of the change, it's actually easier. So you go from being someone that's like, say you were trying to run in the pool, and now you pop out of the pool and you just start strolling. You're flowing, you're going. And even better than that, to add to this metaphor, is in the airport where you step on those walkways and they move for you, you start to get into flow like that. You're moving, but the reality is also doing it for you. So change is actually much easier than people think, and it's heading in the correct direction. The signals you're getting could be like, make this new product and invent this new thing. And then people go, oh, that's difficult, la, 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 la. Go toward it. You're getting these signals. The same people all over the world, I should say, are getting signals, right? Other people got the signal to do and create the light bulb, to create light like Thomas Edison did. That dude just went, I'm following the signal, and therefore here we are, and I'm getting to talk to you because he did that. All the people in the world who are successful, creating things, changing the world, they are simply the ones following the signal and making that a priority. And the more you do that, the more you receive those communications, the universe is sending them into you, new realities trying to be born through you. That's how the universe puts it into the world. It gets manifested through us. And when we actually go in the direction of what we actually fully intend and desire, not the thing we would be willing to do, but the thing we are supposed to do. And we throw out all the other rules of who should do what and what it should be and who should take care of who, and you go in that direction, you now will be in a state of flow, and change will be easier and easier and easier. And it's built in that way because if you stay in the wrong reality for you, it will get so hard and so exhausting, it will stop working for you. And you're thinking you can just hang out there forever, avoiding your new upgrade, is a load of BS. It will not work. You will be, and then you get used to walking uphill. So then you're going to make it harder for yourself when actually all these good things show up in your life. So when you get a signal to go in a direction that is so much better for you, think of that as like getting a gift and somebody's handing you millions and millions of dollars, or whatever your heart's desire is, whatever your dreams are. Here it is. It's being given to you because you've desired it, desired it, desired it. Now a signal comes in that's supposed to move you in that direction. This is the time that you are to flow. And the good news is you will be in flow, you will receive flow, You will literally receive flow. You'll receive cash flow. You'll receive what it is that is supposed to be coming to you. Everything else that's supposed to fill in that reality from following the signal, following the navigation of exactly what direction to go in. All right, so this is how change is easier for you. So trust the signals, the navigation, the directions, go in the direction of the change. Don't get caught up in 5 million things you're going to do down the road in the change. Move in the direction of it. Take the next step in it. Make the next plan. Get into it within your mind, within your heart, within your soul, within your energy system. Move toward it. Do something that puts you in the direction of those intentions. You will feel the flow. And we want to be in flow as a regular state of being, not as a rare state of being. We want to be in a flow state all the time. And that will happen the more you go in the direction of your intentions. All right, everyone. So let's get you making those changes. This is the invitation to make the upgrade. Way to take this in, to get higher into your mogul self, the self that's a steward, stewarding all of your reality yourself by following the direction of your intentions, following the signal and the communications. Way to make this upgrade. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for integrating this into your life, applying it and making those changes because they benefit everyone. All right. See you next time, everyone. Bye, moguls.